What's up, guys? Coach Zemecki coming to you guys from the Nice Center today. Hope everybody's doing healthy and staying well. There's a saying that I use with our college guys. It's don't count the days, make the days count. I know this is difficult for us to stay motivated, but I can promise you guys we will be back on the field playing at some point this summer. So this is a great time for you guys to really focus on some of these drills that we're giving you guys. Make these days count. Don't count down and be prepared, make each day count so that when we get back on the field, we're prepared and we're better baseball players. We've put a couple hitting videos together for you guys today that will allow you guys to work on some things without, like I said, without needing baseballs, without needing tees. Obviously, if you have tees or baseballs and want to, progress into tee work or front toss, that stuff's all great, but you don't need to do that. You can still get better without that stuff. Our footwork stuff today, we're working on similar footwork as last week, but we're adding a little bit of angles to it. Okay, so really understanding how to cut angles off a little bit. Obviously, this is dry work, so I would suggest as you guys get outside, if you have, brother, sister, mom, dad, one of your neighbors, somebody that, you can work with to, roll you different variations of angles, because obviously this is the standard footwork. So obviously you have to adjust a little bit based on where the ball is. So the more that you can do that, the more you can practice it, the more natural it's going to come. I think infield play, the most important thing with infield play is working on your feet. So the better you can be with your feet, the more natural that can become for you, the easier it'll be when you get on the baseball field. Our feet is not something that we want to think about in a game. That should be something that's ingrained in our body, in our minds, that we can naturally react to those. To allow us to go get the baseball and give ourselves the best range, okay, so that we can cut those balls off from going through the hole and being base hits. Okay, excited to get back with you guys. It'll be sooner than you think, and we'll be back out there sooner than you know it. Okay, stay healthy and safe. We'll see you guys next week. All right, guys. So today we're going to take you guys through a couple drills to build off of last week. Taking what we did last week and kind of progressing into the next step of it. Okay, so the first drill is going to be our stride separation drill. Okay, so we're going to stand with our feet together, hands right about our belly button, or maybe a little bit higher. Okay, and then we're just going to fall forward, have a nice controlled fall into our K position. Okay, while making sure we have proper hand positioning. Okay, with the scap load. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Okay, start here. Okay, good. Really work on trying to keep that back heel down, getting to 45 with the flex front side. Okay, if you want to advance on it, you can kind of turn this into a walkthrough drill. So we'll start here. Okay, stride into K, come back together, stride in. Important thing here is make sure you're doing this in front of a mirror or with a parent or a partner so that they can give you some feedback to make sure you're doing it correctly. Once you get comfortable with the stride separation drill, you guys that have access to a tee or a net can go ahead and work swings off of that, okay? So it'll be the same thing. We'll have the same setup, okay? We're going to still stride separate into a strong K position, making sure we're here with a nice scap load, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and hit the ball into the net. Okay, for our stride drill, what we're going to do is we're going to hold the bat nice and tight against our chest, hands crossed in front, okay? We're going to get in our normal stance, and we're just going to work on striding to a strong K position, okay, while working on keeping our shoulders square. Okay, we talked about last week having flashlights on. If we're coiling, our flashlights are going to turn this way. We don't want our flashlights going in either direction. We want to keep them square. So having the bat here will help us get some feedback on how to do that correctly, okay, while keeping that bat facing. If I'm starting to pull off, I'm going to get here. If I'm starting to coil, we're going to see the feedback with the bat. Okay, another thing that this drill is good for. Okay, when we stride out, if we're doing this in front of a mirror with our partner, okay, we'll be in our nice stance. Okay, we'll be able to stride through, and we should notice that the front of our bat is below the top of our bat. Okay, that'll also give us the proper direction of our shoulders to get in that proper K. We want our top shoulder to be a little bit higher up, more inclined than our front shoulder. Okay, for you guys that are more advanced, we can also start our hip rotation working into this drill. Okay, so what we're going to do, okay, same thing here. Okay, we're going to stride into our strong K position. Then what we want to do is get our belly button or our belt buckle to the pitcher without rotating our shoulders or our lower half. Okay, so it's going to kind of look like this. Good stance, stride into K, and then I turn my lower half while keeping my shoulders square. Okay, here's the front view of it. Stride into K, work on getting that belly button to the pitcher without letting my shoulders go. Okay, another variation of that would be our separation drill. So we're going to hold the bat, get in our normal stance. Okay, when we scap load, we're going to try and walk away from our hands. We're going to try and gain some ground while keeping our hands back. We don't want our hands to come with us. So when we're striding, we don't want to stride and bring our hands with us. We want to stride, scap load, and keep them back. Okay, getting into that position, and as you can see, then again, I'm working on my belly button rotation, having my hands back in a good position to hit. Okay, you should feel a little bit of tension on your front side as you almost create that rubber band effect. Okay, here's from the front view. Okay, hands back, scap load, get out in front, and then work that belly button to the pitcher, keeping our hands nice and deep in the hitting zone. Okay, our last hitting drill for the week. It's going to be our half turns. We're going to start to work our lower half. Okay, so we're going to take the top end of the bat, top hand up here, pinch to my shoulder, bottom hand right against my back thigh. Okay, we're going to get into our nice stance. Make sure we're nice and tight here. We're going to stride out into a good K position, and then we want to get that belly button to the pitcher. Okay, as you get the hang of it, you can go quicker and quicker. Make sure that your back foot's gaining some ground as you turn. Okay, watch my back foot here. Okay, I'll show you the front view of it. Okay, I'm keeping the bat nice and tight, gaining ground with my back side. Front foot's at 45 and getting that belly button straight to the pitcher. Okay, infielders, today we're going to work on a little bit of angled footwork. Okay, so last week we worked on routine baseballs in front of us. We worked on staying directional right and left while fielding the ball in front. Today we're going to work a little bit on balls hit that we have to take a little bit of angle to. And realistically, the footwork's going to be the exact same. Obviously, balls that are hit further away from you, you might take more crossover steps or more shuffles. But it's going to be really the same as going directionally. Now we're just on an angle and understanding when we can go in a straight line and when we need to take an angle. Obviously, a ball hit further away from us, we're going to need to take that angle to cut those balls off from getting through the infield. Okay, so going to my glove side first. Okay, I'll show you guys going left. Work in the middle if I'm a shortstop. Okay, obviously we're going to come in. We got our hop step here. Boom. Okay, right foot's going to be prep step. Left foot's going to drop. Right foot's going to cross over. It's going to be a shuffle, field, plant my feet, come to center, throw and follow my throw. Okay, I'll do that a little quicker for you guys. Okay, we walk in, hop step, prep step, drop step, cross, shuffle, field, come to center, throw it, follow my throw. Okay, going to my backhand side, it's going to be the same footwork, obviously going the other direction. Okay, so same thing, we're creeping in. I got my hop step here, prep step with my left, drop step right, cross over, shuffle, field, come to center, make a throw, follow my throw. Okay, I'll do that a little quicker for you guys now. Okay, we're going to come in, hop step, prep step, drop step, cross, shuffle, field, come to center, throw, follow my throw.